Well, hello everybody. We're still just moving right along. We're now in the R&D lab. I did just show a time warp of Valentina coming on back. This is actually in the past, before that, so I don't have that science yet. But I did create a save, and I had already done the science, so I forgot to show it. So I want to show you what I'm going to buy. I want to get light aviation. Not for our next mission, because we're going to the moon to land. But I want to just create a jet, fly around, play with the game like that a little bit on my side. Also, I think I can maybe just fly around and collect a little bit of low value science. Anyway, also going to get the medium orbital rockets, monopropellant drive, and the tiny engines. This is all going to be going towards building our moon lander. Research miniaturization. It just takes what we already have and makes it smaller. I don't know if I want to spend the points on that just yet. But let's head on over to the VAB. The science will look a bit different, but then we will start building our vehicle out to the moon, because mission control is still correct. One small step, and first dibs. That's what we're working on today. So let's get to it. VAB. If I'm lucky, my ship will still be there, and I don't have to cut the video, and we can just go right into it. Hey, there it is. So I unlocked the bigger tanks, which is nice. The fuel tanks, the medium-sized. So that came with that medium orbital rocketry. Also just making use of struts, and we got these little solid fuel boosters, the little Separatrons. That'll help kind of push our boosters out when they're done. So that's our stage to get us out of Kerbal, into orbit, and to the moon. Okay. Now, this is going to be our lander. It's kind of wonky. I've never done anything like this. I'm not going to do like an Apollo land and then reorbit and capture and then come back. I'm going to do a go to the moon, land, and from the surface launch that vehicle back to Kerbal. Maybe orbit the moon and then go, but what I'm not going to do is any docking. There's that, long story short. However, this is kind of like an emergency separation. I don't honestly plan to use these engines and this fuel unless I need to. I think I might be able to land. The moon has a pretty strong gravity from what I remember from KSP. I'm pretty sure all that translates over. So I have this like bottom layer. Let me go ahead and just get rid of that. So we have a Terrier engine with just a medium tank of fuel, a bunch of landing gear. Because the landing gear, I'm still trying to figure out a good spring strength, damper strength, and even auto friction control for the moon. So I should probably just do my research and find out what that is and see, does this apply to all of them? It does. Good. So those random values I just put in, I'll try that. We can science through experimentation. I did put in some RCS fuel and things like that because I'm worried when we try to get back, we should have enough Delta V to get to the moon, land, and get back to Kerbal. I want to bring the samples back. I know you can just go there and we could rescue them later. But I want to get the science in one go. So I'm going to put this all back together, kind of like this, and I'm going to build the fairings out like this. Well, this is not like the fairings because I'm messing with the legs. But yeah, I'll do that, and we will meet you on the launch pad and head on to the moon. Let's go. All right, everybody. Nothing like flying into the sun to start your morning, but no, we're already pointed in a nice 90-degree direction, so let's go ahead and skip the countdown and just get to launch. I want to crank down my mainsail. Because I don't want to go too fast. These boosters are going to do a lot for me, so I'm actually going to go ahead and drop down to 50% and see how that does, and start our turn early. But what I don't want to do is just like burn up our ship on the way to orbit. So let's head on out, man. Beautiful clouds this wonderful morning on Kerbal. But we are moon bound. 50%. We're going 200. Velocity's okay. But we're still quite low. I'm going to drop my... It's finding a good balance, right? So I need to keep on heading up. I'm going to go ahead and aim towards prograde. And as the prograde's just dropping naturally, that's because we chose to go 90 degrees. That's why we're going this way. Gravity assist all the way. Well, I don't know about all the way. It's an effort towards launching a little more appropriate. Slow down. We're going way too fast. We are at 10,000 meters per second. This might be okay. I say that as I start to heat up a lot. A lot. Calm down. Calm down. Get out. Get out where it's cooler. Because I'm not slowing down and I need to get rid of these boosters. Oh, goodness. Get out of here. Get yourself out of here. Alright, I'm now going to go ahead and boost. Alright. Those little rockets work nice on those boosters. Okay. Gotta remember to try to hit F2 to remove the camera for that kind of stuff. Alright, so... I was hoping we would have a little better situation here. But what's nice is I look at this. I'm getting better at having like this type of a line instead of a just big straight up and down. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get up in orbit and bring y'all in. I'm not gonna go away, but I will time warp this and bring y'all in when I am setting up our burn to the moon. Alright, so we are on our way up. That wasn't the best, but what's nice is when we get over here, see how that's dropping? That's because I'm still quite low on this side. But I am on my way out, or am I, no, I'm on my way out. Good, 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 good. So what I'm going to do is time warp to this point. And wow, sorry about that. Do a little prograde burn over on this side to bring up our periapsis. So I'm going to right click on both of those so we can lock those numbers in. And I'm going to get this quick little maneuver on. We got plenty of delta V here. This is why I'm glad I'm not spending money, and I packed a few extra boosters to make sure we got to where we needed to go. Let's see if I can... Sometimes if you want to go a little faster, once you get up in altitude, you can pop that back down and then more options will be available. But we are still quite low. We're going up, so I'm going to go ahead and hit... Ooh, let's mess that up. Going to go ahead and hit spacebar and see if... I'm going to hit F5 first to quick save. Okay, so now that we have the quick save and this is ready, what I gotta worry about is I'm going very fast and I'm still very much in the atmosphere. I want to give myself a little more orbit. I can watch that here as well. I want to get up to like 95. And then let myself get up in orbit a little bit. and keep our ship together for now. I'm going to keep the fairings on because we're still pretty deep in the atmosphere. And because of that, that's why our apoapsis is declining. So I kind of overshot. So if we lose anything, we will hopefully be okay. So, all right. Back to just trying to get into orbit. Let me time warp until we get to our apoapsis, because this is going to take a little bit of time, I think. Not really, but I can't speed warp. All right, so we're ready to aim prograde and get our periapsis up. There's little boosts on our engine. Don't really want to get the RCS going. So there we go. Let's go. And we are in orbit. Spacebar. Get those fairings off and let's see. It says there's science, but it's just letting me know that I can collect science that I haven't gotten on this trip, but it's worth 0 because I've collected it on another trip. I can hit you. Look, I got lights on this one too. I didn't talk about how I put lights on it. Ooh, parachutes, lights, RCS. A little top hat, which is our heat shield if I can aim it the right way. That's where this will for sure get decoupled for that situation. So yeah, let's see where the moon is and get going. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to set target to the moon because that'll tell us our like dotted line here. So we'll see our orbit versus their orbit kind of thing. I'm going to say let's burn at the periapsis just to get a maneuver here. And of course, prograde. And let's get our yellow line out to this moon circle. Moon circles. Orbit of the moon. And then I'm going to we can flip this around and see where we find things like this. Moon encounters. Okay. So as I can see, I'm hitting this moon here and I'm going like way out. So I'm even going to be able to back off my fuel. Look at that. All the way down to 842. And then we can go over here. We've kind of seen this before. We can actually see how we're going to be like entering in to the moon, like our orbit. So if I wanted to, I could like raise it up like this, or little things like that. But you can also do that on the way, and you might not have to spend as much delta V. What I want to find, there it is. Nope, I want to get the retrograde guy. And oh, what happened? See something? I moved it just enough. I moved it, and it broke it. See, I could also do something like this. Get in even a little closer. But I don't need to spend so much fuel right now. Okay, cool. 850, that's fine. And then that is in 9 minutes. We're going to do this burn. So technically, we are going to do a direct launch and burn. We're not even going to... No, we did one orbit. All right. Don't lie, Monte. Don't lie. So let's speed up to this. We will click on the maneuver, not just prograde. Now, when you look at it, the maneuver will honestly be pointing prograde. I'm going to turn on the RCS a little bit so we can get there. We have 25 seconds to get to that burn, so let's RCS. much. Worst case, when I hit the thrust, we will, I'll do a little boost. We'll get there. See, so our maneuver is very, 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 very close to prograde. Because that's how we need to go prograde to get out of the atmosphere. Kind of deals. Out of orbit, we're already out of the atmosphere. Oh, look at that timing. We got there almost just in time. And now it's saying we have about a minute burn. If I push this out, this engine here has 2 minutes and 21 seconds of burn left. However, this might be calculating in Kerbal atmosphere. I know a lot of people have said these numbers are always all wrong, but when you stage it in the VAB, you can go into the settings and say where that engine will be burning. And I think people are like, this isn't what I expect, but it's maybe calculating it for in vacuum and not in atmosphere. And there's a lot of calculations to be had. Let's just put it at that. Physics. What's interesting is I'm seeing is how I'm coming in and then I'm actually going on the outside of the moon, which will be like an opposite kind of orbit than I would like. Too late to change it. But what I should have looked at as well, I was just trying to get something to happen, is maybe swing out more this way, and I would be captured on the... Now this says this side of the moon, though. Huh. We'll see how it goes. Where's my... Entering, leaving. Huh. Or what you can also do is have it where it'll get some influence of the moon here, and then hit it on the way back. There's all kinds of fun things you can do, but I need to pay attention to what's happening. Remember, our blue line is actual. Yellow line is what we're hoping for. 5 seconds left on the burn. I'm going to go ahead and lower my thrust so I can have a little bit of a finer control here. I'm going to lower it even more now. Lower it. And we should see that pop up over here. And let's call that a day. We have... orbit. Again, wrong words. We don't have orbit, we have intercept. And once we get there, I would like to burn retrograde to get into orbit. So let's throw down a quick save. Let's... and actually, I want to kind of come in not perfectly equatorial. I want it like a little angle so we can get a little bit more options on the craters we want to land in. So if I create a maneuver here, this is like halfway to the moon. And I'm looking here because I can actually see better in this little bubble. Again, so if I go up here, I can do that. I can kind of maneuver this up a little for very, very minimal, see, like 20 delta V. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. So this is just to show that, like, this is a better time to do that, in my opinion. I'm going to time warp to this point. Click on the maneuver on the SAS control. We're not flinging things off the ship, are we? Okay, good. Ah, I need to turn off my lights. I need to turn off my RCS. I was burning a lot of monopropellant. That was a mistake. Sometimes you just have to live with these mistakes. The monopropellant also, because it was burning all wacky, was already creating changes to this whole situation. Let's see how this goes, because now we're kind of like way out. That's fine. I'm going to call it this was just to show, hey, look, we can get an angle going far away. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now let's time warp up here. And now let's time warp just to the other side of the encounter. Now we're in the real bubble. It's getting real. Let's go opposite of what I say. Not prograde. Let's go retrograde and let's time warp here. We're going to try to retrograde right before the periapsis. Like, time warp to here. Got to give my ship time to actually aim the right way. A little bit of RCS for that. Or patience. RCS or patience, but I'm going to go with RCS since we're already wasting it. Now that we got the movement, I'll let the stability control get us there. And retrograde is right there, so... Hello, Moon. Let's burn. Now let's actually time warp to here. Get a little closer. We are currently 7 minutes away. That's pretty far away to be burning. I want to be, yeah, like here. And we'll call that good. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's kind of wacky. So what we need to do is land in a crater area. Because I believe these crater areas are the mares that we need to plant a flag for our mission. So let's keep burning. Let's bring it in a bit. Now, it's okay if it flips. Don't get crazy. Sometimes that's going to happen because now we're at the further out point. The periapsis is on the inside point. So let's go to like 36. Cool? Cool. And then we're going to flip over here. It will slow us down once we get close because we're going to get pretty close. I don't think there's any science yet. We've done all the science. Now, what I could do here with my RCS is aim retrograde while we're pointing prograde, like, or fire retrograde while we're, yeah, something like that. Even though I'm pointing this way. That's the nice thing about RCS is we can do that, but we're just going to let it flip around on its own. I can't believe I'm lugging this big thing along. But hey, we got fuel in it. Oh, what I should have... nope. This is full. I was like, I could transfer fuel and still just drop it, but... You know, that's what I could do in a weird way, is do a fuel line. There's resource management, which I haven't messed with much. Which I think this is where I could, like, move around my gas and transfer it around. I probably should just have less on this. But I could have this empty when I launch and then transfer the fuel up to it once I get here. Just thinking a lot of ideas out loud. Let's just burn. Bring us home. Home into the moon. And once I get in, we'll kind of like decide where do we want to land. Maybe somewhere up here. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. That's a big crater area. Yeah, let's do that. Let's create a maneuver here to just... Nothing crazy, but we need more oomph. Umph. To get up there. So let's do that. And then... It's 104. Not worried. Maneuver point. And burn to point. Hopefully this is going to be nice and lined up when we get there. It's usually a pain. Oh, that's the exact opposite of where we need to be. Aim the wrong way, folks. Aim the wrong way. RCS. The dark side of the moon. The backside of the moon. Yeah. I can still kind of see what's happening. Good. Nothing too crazy. 104. Stop burn. Delete maneuver. Alright, so now we're getting lined up here. Oh, is this one right here too? Ooh, big crater up here, which is the total opposite of what we're doing. That's okay. Okay, so here's thoughts. I think I'm going to burn here. Retrograde, pull us in, like here. Retrograde. We got a lot of fuel. And once we burn this, we've got a ton of Delta V in this guy, so I'm not worried. So my hope was that we can land and then get home. I don't want to be hopping around too much. I don't think that will be too beneficial for us. But we shall see. All right, ready? And almost there, but we're going to go ahead and start burning. And we're falling into the moon. Maybe like right in this crater. Something like that. That looks nice. There we go. This won't drop too much because there's not like an atmosphere that we're going to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and time warp to this point. We slowed down a lot too. We're not going fast. There's that. So this is going to be a lot of like fine maneuvers because I want to get close before I burn this and drop it. Okay. Let's see. If I burn now, I'm going to change where I land. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. Look at that little crater down there. Looks kind of cool. Okay. Keep on burning. Keep on just time warping. We're going to probably see a nice explosion. That's what we're going to get out of this. Making good use of the Delta V from this rocket that I didn't expect to. So, we got the engines there. I don't want to like stop myself. We're still 11,000 feet off the meters off the ground. I let my American show. Beats. Alright, so let's keep going, keep going, keep going. It switched to surface, which is fine. I'm gonna drop this soon. I'm gonna slow down to 50. No, I'm gonna almost stop. Boom. And then I'm gonna spacebar that off. Yikes. Okay. Bye. And then I'm going to give it a little bit. And we're going to gear out. Just the gears that we need. We have plenty of lights, so I'm going to turn plenty of power for the lights, so I'm going to do that. Burn retrograde. Watch this explosion down below us. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Do it. Ooh, it's so close. It's got to be blowing up soon. And we're going to hope to not do what it does. Blow up. So I can go back and see what's happening. Oh, I like it. All right, now what's happening? Oh, yep. Going faster than I thought. Not slowing down as fast as I thought. RCS on. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Full blast. That was wild. That was way closer than I would have liked. 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 Hey, on the double tap. Okay, RCS off. I said off. Jeepers. All right, so we have Delta V, double Delta V, because once we get back, that's to get out. This is to get into Kerbal. This is to save us. We landed on the moon. And hopefully in a mare. So let's take a picture and enjoy this for a second. Where is Whoa. It's our first landing on another body besides Kerbal. I like it. Okay, lights off. F2 science. Yeah, 54 data we can transmit. Get that on out of here, which is no. See, it's going to try to transmit all that trash. Transmit this one. No, stop it. Stop. Stop. Shouldn't have collected it. There we go. Real science. Environmental data. Landed Mun Mare. So that's good. So that means we will get to plant a flag, get missions complete, find out what we've got to do next. Your research report earned you 30 science. I like it. Let's EVA. Let's let go. Let's let go. Let's not knock everything over. Did we bring Valentina again? You are just super duper explorer. You got to let some other Kerbals have a try, though. It's always been you, Valentina. All right, so let's do some science. Yeah, survey that ground. Very nice. Yay. Oh, that's it. Right there, all smiling and happy. There you go. All right, so now I want to plant a flag. First, Mun Landing. Valentina was here. Boom. Nice. Okay, and then let's run crew observation, 10 seconds. Did it do that already? Oh, you know what? This is going to be the same as the one that we take in the ship. I'm learning. Watch, it'll say we already have it. Yeah, okay. So we can hop back on in R for jetpack. Left shift to go up and F to grab and B to board. Woo, look at that. All right, so let's transmit the new science down here. Surface sample data. What I really should take advantage of is the extra... Now, see, this is how you get stranded. I have 138 in science of samples to return. Plus, we have science from the mission center. Wow, look at that. That's a cool shot. Which, by the way, let's hit F5 to save and go to mission control. Got our science. We have one small step for 300 science reward. We landed on the moon. We did it. You did it. With this achievement, the entire Kerbaler system is ours to explore. We're getting some next level science from the crew's observations, and the head of the snack department finally left. They didn't even blink. Newton had to keep spritzing their eyes. The moon, definitely not edible. Oh, I get it. That's what... okay. All in all, I'm glad the cheese thing is behind us. I hope the snacks department can recover from this setback. Who knows? Maybe they can pivot to rock candy. Snicker. This calls for a celebration. They were thinking the moon was made of cheese. All right, Mooner signal. Ooh, Ooh, mission control has picked up a mysterious signal that seemed to be originating from a fixed point on the moon's surface. Track. First dibs, we planted the flag. Because we didn't just land, we landed where they told us to land. We're the first space program on Kerbal. I swear some manufacturers are never satisfied. They gave us an F, but they gave us an F for flag, I bet. Escaping Kerbal. Exit Kerbal's gravitational SOI. Sphere of influence? Lonely satellite. Orbit Kerbal with a probe core, antenna, and a solar panel. Track mission. Wait a minute. I just so happen to have a little something to show y'all. And by y'all, you know. You guys know. You were here with me. Let's find our... Let's destroy some debris. Let's go to... Is it default name 3? That can't be right. So, yeah, there you go. Mission complete. Oh, I got the lights to be blinky. Look at that, blinky green lights. Ooh. Okay, so this satellite that was our 100K orbit satellite just got us extra points. That probe has now given us 3 mission completions. Eccentric, circular, and now lonely. Excellent, better internet connection, but we've got footage of the satellite smiling. I assume it's smiling. I can't read satellite facial expressions. Oh, the little green lights. Maybe there's a bit of bounce in their orbit. I might have to make this a weekly thing. Friendships are so hard to come by. Yes, you keep having your weekly chat with the satellite, and we'll go from there. Let's hit the tracking center. Let's check out where... What are they talking about? You guys are saying there's something on Kerbal around the moon. Moon signal. Let's go ahead and control our ship. I could name these things. This is like our moon lander. But who wants to take time doing that? So let's hit M. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's right there? Oh, we can do that. We can do this. But you know what? Let's leave that for next time. This will be like, do we return and bring back the science, or do we go check out this mysterious signal? I think we need to go check out the mysterious signal. But we've done a lot, and this is stretching out. So let's do our normal, are they stranded? Will we get Valentina back next time? Stay tuned and find out. And thanks for watching. We made it to the moon. Time to track the signals. See you next time. Take care.